Hello, hi, welcome to Clad Technologies. In this video today, we will going to see how to convert a time for different time zones. Uh, Usually, in most of the projects, we will have a requirement like the system time is in some UST time, UTC time, and you need to the one end another endpoint system is like EDT time, and one more system time zone is PDT something. So while sending these records from one endpoint to another endpoint or update any records from one system to another system in order to accommodate the time zone, we need to convert this time in MuleSoft, and then we need to send the data. So that is the usual requirement in our MuleSoft. So in this session, let's see how we can achieve that time conversion by using data view component of one specific now operation. Okay. So if you don't subscribe our channel, please subscribe, share and like for more videos. Okay, let's get started today's session. But before that, I would like to introduce one specific tool which is for data view. Usually when you have used data weave in your Anypoint Studio, you may feel some experiences like it will stuck some time while transforming the message or while previewing that data weave output. It will get stuck sometimes because it's a heavy load data weave component. So instead of using that data weave directly in Anypoint Studio, we have one data weave editor playground tool which is available in Cloud Hub. Actually, this is a separate data view tool which is actually available in cloud. uh, you can utilize this to do your data view transformations. Okay. To accept this, I mean to use this, what you have to do is like you need to just take this IP address, and in your tab if you can just use it, it will open this viewing the data view playground. Okay. Now what you can do, just like the actual data view component in your Anypoint platform, what you can do is like you can provide any input data which you would like to transform, and you can write your transformations and all the logic here. It will actually give you the preview as an output like here. So once you are well and good, then you need to just copy this data view transformation logic into your Anypoint Studio platform. This is how we can actually easily using your data view. Here it will also allow different number of payload types. See, if you would like to transform CSV to some other format, XML to some other format. So based on your requirement, you need to select this payload format, and you should give that payload here, the sample payload. And here output also you can select any of this content type, XML, CSV, text plain, YAML, like that. You can select anything. By default, it will come up with an application slash JSON because most of the output formats are like application.json. You can actually modify it and use it accordingly to your requirement. Okay, so this is a very exciting tool if you have not used it earlier. Most of the most of you actually used it, I think. Some of you may have already heard about it, but this is just for freshers. I just wanted to reiterate how to use this. Okay. Okay. Now let's start our session. So by default, it is like a payload dot message. You can just remove this. First thing, how to get your current time. Let me add one. Let me add one key here. I would like to say name this as current time colon, because this output is application slash JSON, we should follow JSON syntax, so key value pairs. Okay. So to get the current time, you need to just use now function, now, that's it. See, now open braces, close braces. If you can use this, it will actually get you the current time. But this is in different formats. See, 202802 T0 I mean, it is like year, month, day, and time, and the time zone. This is the default format of this now function. We can actually get this into our actual into your actual required format. We can format this. Okay, so let's add one more variable here, and let's see how we can get this value in our required format. Okay, I will like I would like to name this as format time. You can use now as string. Okay, then in the flower braces you can specify the name, I mean format colon in double quotes. You can specify whatever the format you want to use display this time. I just want to display like year, only date I would like to display here. So I need to get this data format in ddmmyy format. See, this is the syntax you need to use. Now you can observe format time, only date I got it. One second, mm, which it is taking milliseconds. You need to use capital mm. Sorry for that. You need to use capital mm to get the month. Okay, see 2020. This is date. This is month. This is how you can actually format your time. Format date time. I would like to have I would like to you get this complete date and time format. For that, what you have to do, you need to use now function and as string, and in this flower braces you need to say format colon and second format colon, and in double quotes I can say this YYY year, month, date, and I want to have time also. So HH, MM, HH nothing but this is hours. Small is minutes. That's why we actually got this minutes earlier when we have used. So for to display the month, you need to use the capital To display minutes, you can use a small SS is used for seconds, and you may print milliseconds also. Whichever format you can use. For to display the milliseconds, you need to use capital triple S. Okay. Instead of this hyphen, let me use colon to make it in a good format. See, I have used here year, month, date. So year is 2020, month 08, date is 02, and I would like to display hours, minutes, seconds, and milliseconds as well. So this is how you will get the required format based on your database or based on your required format of the client or end systems. You can use this format function. You can actually give the format whichever the output you want to get. Okay, this is for just converting the time. How would what about if you would like to get only particular only the current day, only day I want to get. I don't want the time and all. Only what is the current day I would like to see. So to do that, one second, my keyboard is actually okay. I'll just name it as day, and you can use now function dot day, day of the week, day of the year, or these are the different operations actually. Let's say day of the week. See, this is day of the week is 7, as this is Sunday today. This is the last day of the week. What about the year? Actually, R is not printing in my keyboard. Okay, day of the year 215. Okay, likewise, if you can click on, if you can just place now dot. See, these are the different operations and values you will get by using this now function. You can just dot and tab space. It will show you what are the available options to get seconds, minutes, or hour, day with specific details you would like to get. Nanoseconds, milliseconds, like that. Okay. So now, okay, this is all good. Whenever you want to get the current time zone, and current time in a different format, for those purposes, this is good. What about you would like to convert this current time zone to another time zone? First of all, let's get what is the current time zone it is actually hit. See, once the current time zone is Z. I don't know for which country it is. Okay, so what if you would like to see, even if you observe now the current time is 9:19 a.m. in my system IST, but it is displaying 3:45:33 because it is displaying for this Z time zone. I would like to get current India time. How you can get that? India time is now 9. Let me show you in Google so that you will get a better understanding. So see, now the current time in IST. IST means Indian Standard Time. In India, now the time is 9:19 a.m. But here it is showing, yeah, here whenever we print this now, the current time it is showing different time because this is related to this Z time zone. I would like to get the India time zone. Okay, to do that, you need to just make sure of this time format. It is IST, that is Indian Standard Time. Okay, remember that. Now let's see how we can convert this time to India time. All you need to do is like now, and this is a forward. This is a forward key or a double arrow. You can remember in a easy way. This is a greater than symbol in your keyboard. Okay, or forward button you can say. Okay, two times you need to press this double greater than button, so two greater than, and in the quotations you need to mention this time zone. This is IST, right? In the double quotes you need to type IST, or else you can just directly copy this IST. What happened? Hi, sorry friends. Actually, I was facing some issues with my laptop keyboard, so that's why I need to restart and fix that issue. So meanwhile, that time is 9:49 a.m. So let's try to print this time, like into, I mean, converting this time into IST. Okay. This is how you can do. You can just give the complete format in a braces, and then you can use uh, this forward symbol or two greater thans then IST. So it will show you the IST time. What if you would like to get the time of Canada? You can just search for Canada time zone. I mean, I just wanted to show you different time zones. Okay, so Canada time zone is EST. Okay, So let's copy this. Actually, you can take it as EDT. You can use the same format. Entire format would be same, but just you need to just give the time zone here. Sorry, it is EST or EDT? Eastern time, right? Okay, sorry, EST or PST. You can use in whichever time zone you want. It is running the preview, it seems. What happened? This is how the data wave actually getting stuck. That's why I have used that data wave playground. But there I'm facing copy paste issues, so I'm back to this data wave. Okay, let's wait until it is generating the preview. Then we usually you should use this double forward symbol and the time zone. You can specify the country name directly, like let's complete this syntax and restart this so that you can get the preview one at once instead of wasting time. Okay, that is the America time zone. You can check for any time zone here. You can utilize that same. It is actually EDT only. I mean Eastern time zone. You can directly copy the country name also. Instead of the time zone, you can just use the country name as it is, like America slash New York is, right? So you can use that same America slash New York. Just copy this and paste it here. Okay, now let me save and restart this data view. Now we will see the output. Okay. Yeah, likewise, by using this operator, you can use for different time zones like IST, UTC, and America time. Or is there any other time zone available? You can just Google it for that time zone which you have you would like to convert. See Newfoundland Standard Time. You can take that time zone and you can use it here. So now the time got changed to the Canada time, 1640. Okay. Earlier in UTC 440, NST 1640. Okay. So likewise, you can convert your time as per the client requirement by using this forward operator. Okay. Thanks for watching. If you are actually facing any issues here, you can just save that current time into a variable, and then from that variable you can navigate here to convert in a specific format. It's just a workaround. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for watching video. Please do subscribe, share, and like for more videos. And if you have any doubts, comment out below that video. We are happy to help. Thank you.